Today we're going to be working on Leetcode question number 274. Each index given an array of integer citations where the citations of I is the number of citations a researcher received for their ith paper. Return uh, return compute the researchers each index according to the definition of each index on Wikipedia. So basically, a scientist has an index age if each of their n papers have at least each citations each, and the other n minus age papers have no more than each citations each. So let's get to the example. Yeah, this is also important that there are if there are several possible values of age, the maximum one is taken as the age index. So if we have these ones, the answer can be like, so the scientist wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 papers. He got like other people cited his paper, this zeroth paper, 3 times, second paper zeroth time, third paper 6 times, uh, fourth paper 1 time, and fifth paper was cited by other people 5 times. His citation index is 3. The reason being 3 is a number, so the answer could go from 0 to the total number of papers, right? 0 to 5. If all of them are like, so the 5 is going to be the maximum in here. So the 3 is a number because 3 of his paper got more than 3 citations and the rest are less than that. So that's the number we are looking for. In this example, the number is going to be 1 because 2 of the papers has 1 and one paper has uh, actually all 3 of them are more than 1. So that's why this is 1 and the 0 paper has less than 1. In order to do this one, we're going to be using the bucket sort algorithm. Basically, we're going to say that int n is equal to the citations dot length. And then we know that um, the bucket is gonna have, like, we're gonna have the buckets up to the length of the citation. Like we're gonna have these many buckets for, so buckets is gonna be new int, and total number of buckets are gonna be the total number of citations plus 1. Okay, uh, what we're gonna be doing is like either the citation value like 30615, either it can be more than the total number of papers he wrote, or it can be less than that. So if it is more than, if it is more than that, we're just gonna be keeping it into our biggest bucket, because the value cannot go more than, like, the answer cannot be more than the total number of papers he wrote. So in that case, we're gonna go through all the citation. If the c is greater than greater or equal to n, all we're gonna be doing is like we're gonna say that the buckets of n plus plus. Otherwise, whichever bucket it falls in, we're gonna increment that. So once we come out of this loop, we're gonna say our count is equal to 0, and we're gonna go through the biggest to the smallest bucket for int I. Oops. For int I, equals to n, I is basically greater than equal to 0, and I negative negative. So we wanna actually keep counting, incrementing our counter based on the number of like the number of the value of the bucket itself, and we want to stop right there where we have achieved the uh, desired count. If the count becomes equal to greater than equal to I, we're gonna say this is our answer. Return the I. That this is the bucket index we want to be returning. Otherwise, if we come out of this thing and we still haven't returned anything, that means the answer is 0. So again, we started from the biggest index of the bucket, which can possibly be his total number of um, papers the scientist wrote, and we're gonna keep incrementing our counter based on the bucket values. And we wanna stop right there where our count becomes equal or greater than uh, uh, the the bucket index. So we have a typo here. Bucket should be buckets. Looking good. And it works.